Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is a video for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising for October the 7th to October the 13th. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. I do use astrological placements and then get tarot to confirm it, so hopefully it does resonate, but if not, it's fine, we move on. So I'm going to read the astrological placements for Sagittarius. This will resonate more for Sagittarius Rising, but it will also cover all sorts of Sagittarius placements, so keep watching. So from the 7th to the 9th, Mercury and Venus will be in Scorpio, trining Mars in Cancer. If you're a Sagittarius rising, that's Scorpio 12th house, trining Mars in Cancer in the 8th house. This would suggest a nice kind of balance and a harmony between making money and your mental health. So not on the grind so much that you're like detrimenting your mental health. On the 9th, Jupiter will retrograde or station retrograde in Gemini in the 7th house. This is interesting. This is kind of like you rethinking your romantic connections or some kind of long-term contract that you've had with somebody, and you're kind of looking inward and thinking, is this something that I want to do? Either you're thinking about giving up on relationships or maybe pursuing relationships, or just kind of thinking, do I want to commit? Sagittariuses don't like to commit. I can give you that stereotype because I'm a Sagittarius stellium, and good lord do I hate commitment. So I think there's some kind of rethinking romance or some kind of long-term thing that you've committed to here. Could even be like a house or a mortgage. From the 12th to 15th, we have Sun in Libra in the 11th house, squaring Mars in Cancer in the 8th house. This is a little bit of tension between making money and friendship. So it could be that you are you're sharing money with friends, or you're not able to split the bill with friends, or you have a stingy friend, or there's just some kind of element where it's like making money and friendships are mixed together. For some of you, you could have sort of friendship where someone is sort of keeping something from you and you're like, why are you lying? There's just a bit of deceptive energy there as well. But let's get some tarot to confirm, and let's see what it says. Okay, so we have got the Fool, which is very Sagittarius, the Five of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords, the Devil card, oh yes, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Moon, Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Oh, stretch my leg out, my leg's cramped up. Three of Swords with the Devil, and the Five of Swords, definitely some kind of conflict with someone who's trying to manipulate you. Again, if we apply this to the astrology, this could definitely be a friend that is just being really, is keeping something from you or is manipulating you, and because the 8th house is that kind of hidden energy, and then that could be kind of particularly heartbreaking and challenging for you. For others, this is definitely going to resonate more when it comes to a relationship. For obvious reasons, because this Devil card can be like, hey, this is a really nasty person in your life that's manipulated you and is being super narcissistic. But this is just an energy of like, there's conflict and heartbreak over this person manipulating you and keeping things from you, just generally being an absolute gross person, really, and not someone that you want in your life. So this energy is just like, why are you treating me this way? Also, if we bring out the Moon energy as well, it's kind of like definitely something's being kept from you. Something's been hidden, like a false hope. Somebody's given you false hope over something, or they've told you something and you're like, I've just caught you in a lie. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? And this is energy of like, this all will be revealed this week. So you could find that you're butting heads with someone in your life, either some kind of romantic person, an ex, or I think specifically it's a friend, that just kind of causes you a little bit of heartbreak and tension. I don't like using the word heartbreak because that sounds so dramatic, but obviously the Three of Swords is heartbreaking, but it's just generally feeling like, ouch, that hurt a little bit. Could have done without the drama there. Let's just look at the rest. But there is some nice energy here as well, because that's not the whole of the reading. There is some nice energy here. I mean, we've got like that energy of the mental health, doing well with the money, and I think that works well with this Nine of Cups energy with Ace of Wands as well. Nine of Cups is strategic advantage, like really feeling like you're being successful and having one up over somebody, and it could also be linked to that and that. I know that you're lying. I've always got one up on you. Or as Nikki Card Avocado is like, I'm always 2 steps ahead. That's a good thing. You're always 2 steps ahead. You just know when someone's manipulating you. You know when someone's lying to you. But to apply this is actually having success with a new start in something, either creative project or some kind of venture that's a little bit more out there. You know, this Fool card is very spontaneous, so you could be traveling, you know, starting something new with traveling, or specifically I see it when I'm linking this to other kind of cards. You're definitely doing something where you're just moving forward and it's you're super passionate about it. This is not the kind of job or the kind of venture where you're like, this is the slogged day to day, I'm so bored of this. This is exciting you and getting you feeling passionate. It's movement. It's like, yes, finally I'm moving ahead with something. And so take what resonates with this, but something in your life, you're moving ahead. For some of you, this is a person in your life that you have a lot of physical attraction to, and you're like, I'm getting some movement. So if you've been manifesting, you might be getting a little bit of movement there. And I don't think this is like, oh, I'm going to send you a text. I think this is literally like a physical movement, like they come up to you or they speak to you, or there's just something where you're like, I've got this physical connection with them. But for others, this is more of like a creative venture too. And then we have Ace of Cups in reverse with the Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, the 4 of Swords in reverse also links to this kind of moving forward, because this is a very motivated and fast-paced energy. So these 2 cards together specifically is like, yes, you are getting movement. You are moving ahead, and it's actually a very passionate move ahead as well. This is not like, oh, well, I guess we move ahead. This is like, yes, we move ahead, you know, I'm doing a wheelie moving ahead here. It's like very passionate. And I think this is actually a nice energy, because I think before you've not had the ability to get things off the ground with this Ace of Cups in reverse, and this Page of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. It's been a very uphill struggle, I would say here, to try to get something moving, to get movement, for something to blossom, and for some of you to just, for some of you to kind of have that hope that things do move ahead in the right way. Especially with that Page of Wands, which is to me like getting help from other people. So I think for some of you just haven't been able to move ahead because this other person or other people have not been helping you move ahead. So the fact that you are actually taking charge and saying, hey, I'm moving ahead on my own, I think is really a powerful statement. And yeah, I do have a pumpkin look. I think there's a different kind of views here this week, which is really interesting. And of course, take what resonates. But I'm seeing a lot of energies here. There's definitely some success and some harmony in relation to some kind of venture where you're moving ahead or forward. Again, that could be a relationship, but I see it more as like a creative venture, or like something where you're traveling and exploring and just, you know, like a hobby. And then there's obviously this energy where you're like, hey, this person is manipulating me, but you're always 2 steps ahead. I think this is a successful energy for you, Sagittarius, this week, which is great. I definitely think there's some kind of expansion or exploration here. I just see like this beautiful sunny meadow, and you're kind of looking at the horizon, and it's like you're looking at all these multiple opportunities, I think, and being like, which one do I want to go towards? Maybe I don't know, so I'm just going to keep moving ahead, and then one will call to me. Because before, I think you struggled to get this new start that you've been wanting. It's been like I keep hearing that it has been an uphill struggle. But you may get help. You may also get a lot of people talking shit. But we move. We move on, we move ahead. So I do get that energy as well. Okay, so let's pull a oracle card for the week, Sagittarius. This is the Everyday Witch Oracle. And we have got affirmation for healing the heart. Oh, this makes sense with the Three of Swords. Yeah, I think some of you are going to be like, damn, that really hurt my feelings. And for others, this is a recurring issue that you've had where you've been like, heart's already been obliterated. How much further can you go? And what I like about this is there's support here. So it's kind of like you're not on your own. It's a very cozy kind of atmosphere. Affirmation for healing the heart. And the word affirmation as well, like, I am being healed. And he's wearing green. It's like the heart chakra. So activating the heart chakra. So wearing green, eating a lot of green foods. Yeah, healing the heart. I think that makes a lot of sense. So yeah. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed that reading. And if you did, maybe give it a like. And if you also really liked it, maybe come back for the readings next week, because they're always different and we never know what's going to happen. I enjoy these readings myself because, again, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm always like, oh, what will I do next? But if you did enjoy it, then yeah, come back next week, and I hope you have a lovely week.